On the channel, The Dark Knight Returns from DC McFarlane Toys. We've got the Joker, we've got Robin, and we've got Superman.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane Toys unboxing and review. And today, The Dark Knight rises once again as we unbox Robin, Superman, and Joker, and we start to build the horse, as this will be part one of a two-part video series. But remember, for all your DC McFarlane toy needs, hit up Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description below. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. So Dark Knight Dark Knight Returns, The Dark Knight Returns, of course, a comic book series somewhere in the late 80s, maybe it was 87, I want to say it was. I wasn't reading the comics, Batman comics at that time, but this is one of the most famous Batman stories of all time. And I have to say I was probably like 10 years old when I did read this finally. It's been a long time since I was 10 years old. I never read it again, but I remember it being a little bit different. And it's really cool for McFarlane to give us a wave of all these. And I wasn't going to pick this up. I kept going back and forth saying, I don't know, the horse looks cool. I'd love a big horse. I could use that with some other figures and stuff, but I just wasn't for me. $25 each price point. But then our old friends at Target, yes, Target came through with a buy two, get one free, and next thing you know, Kyle has the Dark Knight Returns set. Has got to get a deal out there. We say it all the time on the channel, and you can get the t-shirt on ProWrestlingTees.com. So let's dig into this. Let's go through these. Let's talk a little bit. We're going to start with Superman, the most iconic DC hero of all time, I have to think. Batman, Superman, 1, 2, but I think more people know Superman than Batman. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but they're right there with each other. The horse pieces look so crazy in here. It's like something out of a mafia movie where there's chopped up horses and stuff like that going on. But we got Superman right there. A much bigger version of Superman as The Dark Knight Returns. Everybody's gotten a little bit older. They've gained some weight, things like that. And Superman, I believe, was like Ronald Reagan's hitman or something like that in The Dark Knight Returns. Or he was working for the president, who was Ronald Reagan during the story, I believe. Something along those lines. Very interesting. But horse pieces there. We got the card in the back. Typical packaging we're used to. Superman, the Dark Knight Returns on the side. DC Multiverse. Superman over here. On the back, there's that horse. Oh, a horse is a horse, of course, of course. And we'll build that at the end of the second video. We're going to unbox Batman, and we'll build the horse in a video separately. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Cross-sell down below, and it even has instructions how to build a horse. So, you know, you can't go wrong if you know how to build that horse. Can I get the card out? Can I get the stand out? Can I get the plastic out? See you later. Goodbye. All right, there goes the card. There it is. Can I get the stand out? There it is. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Plastic Prison, Superman. Here he is. It's a bigger Superman. I do like that. You guys know I'm a sucker for big figures. We got extra hands. We got all kinds of stuff. We're locked in with the horse pieces, the big old horse pieces. Oh, those horses, you know, they get out and they get loose and it gets to be trouble. Get Superman out. Oh, he's locked in at the waist too. We're locked in everywhere. McFarlane not messing around. There it is. All right. There it is. There it is. Got some hands. Hands are interesting looking here. We'll explain that in a second. Get that there. And over the top. See you later. Got a card with Superman here. Clark Kent. Yeah. I won't read all this fun stuff, but I'll take pictures of this, and you can pause it if you want to read all this about Superman. But always cool we get a card. I wish there was the blurb on the back of the package, but if you're not going to do that, a card is a smart way to go for sure. We've seen the stands in the past. We get extra hands here, and these hands remind me of Storm collectible hands, the way they're made. Usually, most of the time we get extra hands, they have a little peg out there or whatever. These are two open grip hands, but they look very Storm collectible extra hands like right here. So that's okay. Superman, you got both hands you'd want. You got kind of the open hands for flying or kind of just squeezing somebody. Or on here, you got the two-fisted hands. And Superman always throwing those big, powerful fists. You can't beat that. Always thought this Superman was very intriguing. I guess first we got the horse pieces. We got two legs for the horses. we'll get into that. Like I said, second video, we'll build the horse, we'll get Batman, we'll have a lot of fun, I'm sure, so stay tuned. But let's look at this Superman. I do like the chunky, bigger nature of this Superman figure. I really do like this, and it really does scream 1980s. It almost reminds me of, was it Peter Gabriel, the music video Land of Confusion? You remember that one? It was always a creepy video when I was a little kid, but it was all these puppets and stuff. Something about puppets and, you know, stuff like that. Just a little, can be a little creepy from time to time. And that was a creepy video, but he almost looks like Ronald Reagan from that Land of Confusion video. He's kind of got a Reagan-esque face going on here, and I'm sure there's a deeper meaning. Kyle dipping into his psychology and sociology backgrounds from college. Probably something to be said in the story that Superman represents Ronald Reagan and, you know, all that kind of political stuff that's always been around, and I don't get too much into that kind of stuff. I'm an action figure guy. But it's definitely Superman. You take the head off this, the body, Superman all day long. It's a bigger Superman, but it's still Superman. You know exactly who this is. I do like this. I do like this more than I thought I would. It's funny, I walked over these on the shelves many, many times. It just took a hot deal from Target to put me over the cliff to get this, and I do like the looks of this Superman. It is different, it is bigger, it is chunkier. He's got all the articulation we're used to with McFarlane, but we do got single jointed elbows on this one. Shoulders up, down, all around, a lot of movement there. No loose joints, very tight joints like we're used to with McFarlane. Double jointed knees, ankles all over the place. Once again, one of my biggest gripes with McFarlane is the big ball there. It is hidden a little bit, but you can still see that ball in the ankle joint. Of course, you got the toe articulation, got to have that. I don't like the black pins in the toes. Those really do stand out. They should have painted those red, so that is a little disappointing. I do have a little bit of scuffage of black on the back of his cape as well. The cape is not removable for those asking at home. Head sculpt, like I said, looks very Ronald Reagan-esque. Got that little poof at the top front, a little interesting. But for a different version of Superman, I don't know. I think this is all right. This is definitely, people that want the horse are going to buy this. People that are all in on Superman are going to buy this. People that love the Dark Knight Returns are going to buy this. This checks a lot of boxes for a lot of people. So I don't think it's a bad gig. I don't think this is a bad gig at all. I was probably, out of the figure-wise, Batman and Superman were the most exciting of the two, and I got to say, Superman doesn't disappoint for me. I'm okay with this. This is all right. And for $24 or free, depending on how you bundle, you guys know Target has deals all the time. You could probably get this under retail if you're patient. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Not too shabby at all. So now let's turn our attention to Robin. The one I like the least, probably the worst figure of the bunch, I'm going to guess, when I rate them all at the very end of the last video. We'll put them in order of my favorite to least favorite. I'm guessing Robin's probably going to come in last. And I remember the DC line before McFarlane took over, there was this version of Robin in there, and I remember her just peg warming all over my town. Books A Million, Borders, Walmart, Target, Walgreens. She was everywhere. She was Rio, truly before there was a Rio. That was the Robin from that line. Hopefully this one doesn't have the same fate, but it very well could. It's crazy, the Build-A-Figure pieces in this one, being the horse body, are actually bigger than the figure. You always got that. It's usually the female figures that get with the big Build-A-Figure parts, and that's what Robin's got going on right here. This is a female Robin in this story. I believe she was like, Batman was back and fighting somebody, and he got beat up, and she helped him and became Robin, something along those lines. Like I said, it's been a long time. But for young Kyle, was always kind of like, oh, Robin, I always thought was a boy, but I'm sure there's been other female Robins since then. It's kind of the changing of the old guard. Robin doesn't have to be a boy, I guess. You got Robin right there on the side. Same thing on that side. Nothing too fun. And then, of course, you got that same image of the big old horse and Batman riding. And you got the cross cell. And then we got the instructions how to build said horse. So there it is right there. So let's get Robin out of the package. See what none of the fuss is about, because nobody's fussing over this Robin. I just know it. I just know it. I just know from my toy collecting history, see you later, that nobody's fussing for this one. I might as well call this Rio Robin. The Rio Grande. See you later. See you later. Ooh, knocking things over. Ooh, watch out sometimes. I got another card of Robin here. It's an interesting card, too. It's the action figure card, so it's a picture of the action figure. After being saved by Batman on the night he returns from his retirement, Carrie Kelly is determined to help the Dark Knight. So I had it the other way around. Batman saved her, spending her lunch money to purchase a Robin suit. Oh, yeah, she sets out to track down Gotham City's hero, becomes his protege and crime-fighting partner. If it was only that easy. I'm looking for a crime-fighting partner. Who wants to join up? Just find me in person and say, Kyle, I want to help you out, and you could be here at the channel next to me. helping me with these reviews. Got to pass the torch eventually. Somebody's got to take over. I don't think the kids are going to do it. There it is. But old Emma has a YouTube channel. She has her own YouTube channel. It's just riveting television, let me tell you. Emma's just tearing it up on YouTube. She's almost passed me in subscribers. Or maybe not. But there's Robin in the Build-A-Figure horse. Let's get him out. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Can't wait to bust this out. And the funny thing is, I don't even remember the horse in the Dark Knight Returns story. That's the weird part of this. Obviously, it must play a big role in it, but I have no memory of that in the story. But I can remember Ronald Reagan. I can remember stuff like that. I don't know. Memories are weird, as you guys know. We all have weird memories. And speaking of weird, how about this weird Robin figure that won't come out of the package? Come on. Oh, there it is. See you later. Goodbye. Get out of here. All right. Robin's here. Accessories. So we got the horse. Very hollow, very light pieces. But we got the body of a horse. Black horse. Black Beauty? Black Beauty? Could be. We'll see what happens. Superman, don't fall over on me. There he is. All right. Let's get down to it with old Robin here. It's an interesting one. Now, I do like the costume. I will put it that much. This does bring me back to my old days of Robin, the old boy wonder. When I think back to Super Friends, I think of the early Batman 66. It does have those feels. The red, the green, the yellow. Very iconic Robin costume. It is what it is. It's part of the story. Female, I get it. Not a big fan of the look, though. Nothing against a female Robin. I'm sure there's been some hot female Robins out there. But this one, the orange hair and then the big glasses always look strange to me, going back to that previous DC figure before. Just not a big fan of the head. I don't know. It just looks weird. But that's the artwork. That's what they're going. They're doing it off the artwork, and they did a really good job on that. That being said, I don't know. I don't know. The first thing that strikes me that I absolutely hate on this figure is those big balls down there at the ankle. You can't unsee them once you see them. They drive me absolutely crazy. And this one's even a little bit loose. I think I just had a piece of plastic fall. I did. I had a piece of... We got pieces of plastic breaking off. That's not good. But we do have double jointed knees. We got double jointed elbows. You got that ball right there again at the wrist. So you get tons of movement, tons of articulation out of this. But it's just such an eyesore. I wish it could be hid, especially the pin right there. It does look rough to me. Just not my favorite. And as I guess, this will probably be my least favorite of the 4 figures in the line. But I get why they have it here. You got to have Robin with your Batman. She was a crucial part of the story, helping out, all that fun stuff. She does come with one of the most lethal weapons of all time, like a young Bart Simpson right here. She's just going to be shooting some squirrels, maybe. Who knows what she might be up to, but holds that perfectly. Doing some damage. Maybe holds it perfectly. I should walk that back. Yeah, she holds it fine. I don't know. This is Robin. It's a female Robin. I know that's not for everybody. This isn't the Boy Wonder, of course. This isn't everybody's favorite. But it is what it is. It's a part of the story. I'm sure she'll fit on the stand as well. She's got to, and she does. And she does. So she fits there, and she's very small, but she scales perfectly. She is a small character in the story. Small. There it is. Displayed perfectly. It'd be terrible if she was the same size as Superman. So there it is. Now we turn our attention to Joker, the last one in this video. Like I said, I'm going to do the next video will be with Batman. We'll build the horse, and we will rank the set. So stay tuned for that. But there's Joker. He's got the horse head. There's something to that as well, I'm sure. Packaging, very similar, all matches up. It's tough for inbox collectors for these. I do feel for those guys because you hate displaying it with these Build-A-Figure pieces, just like take away from the mint-on-cardness of it all. But I'm sure some people do that, as always. Batman The Dark Knight Returns, Joker right there. Joker on that side. On the back, similar packaging, all across the same. Back is the same. There it is. Let's get the Joker out. See what's going on with old Joker. See what he's up to. See what he's up to at his big, see you later, Talking Heads coat, because of what it reminds me of. Let's get it out here. All right, there it is. There it is. See you later. See you later. Who's going to clean this mess up? That's what I want to know. The Joker. Ha ha ha. So he does come with a knife. As we know, no guns with some McFarlane here lately. Joker fell into a vat. Yeah, we all know that. Anything good here? Okay, Batman came back. Now, upon hearing that Batman has resurfaced after 10-year retirement, the Joker awakes from year-long stupor in Arkham and ready to take on the Dark Knight once again. So, just waking up your enemies. Always dangerous times. Let's get these guys out of the plastic prison. Let's get them off on their way. Oh, we got a saddle. Love a good saddle. Did I show the plastic prison? I can't remember if I did, but let's just pretend. walk it back if we need to. There it is. Joker, joking around. Full of jokes, that Joker, as we all know. All right, get his knife and hand out. There it is. See you later. Jeez, knocking things over. What are we doing? The what are we doing aspect of the video, knocking things over. We've talked about it a lot on the channel. McFarlane just not doing weapons. He can't do the guns and stuff anymore. Apparently the WB, Warner Brothers, just not allowing it. But we do know, we've seen in interviews, he has plans for accessory packs. So it's just an accessory pack of weapons. And who's to say that doesn't go with Joker and stuff like that. So we will get these. Todd McFarlane, smart businessman, he's going to figure it all out. And we'll get that eventually. So, but for now, we got to make do with just a big knife. And it's got a nice sculpt to it here. Very rubbery though. Holy cow, I thought this was going to be hard. This is extremely rubbery. It's almost like a play knife. It's like one of those knives your kids would have. Just a fake one, but that's what it's like. So we got that. We get one extra hand. Just one. That's all you need. We got a hand. He has a hand on him to hold the knife. He's got a fisted hand, and then you got an open hand. So choose your own hand adventure once again. Of course, we got the horse pieces. We'll get that out of there. Black horse right here, black horse head, and then you get a nice brown saddle to go against the black. Nice coloring. So we got that. Put that off to the side. We'll unbox that and put that together in the future, so stay tuned. But yeah, we got Joker right here. Once again, it's funny how these guys all got bigger, blockier heads. That's kind of the artist style of the thing. And then you got Joker here. Almost reminds me of Batman, the animated series Joker a little bit. Didn't he wear a white suit sometimes in there as well? White suited Joker is always interesting. He's got the purple accents throughout, the purple high heels. He's the Joker. He does joking things. He's crazy. Got the nice purple shirt underneath against the white tie, the green hair, and then the white makeup, and then the big smile with the teeth. Very, very good look to him. Very cool. Tight articulation here. Double jointed elbows. Single jointed knees, and the knees are weird because the knees are way lower than you'd imagine them to be. It feels like they should be up here a little bit higher, but they are down low. He does have the big white jacket on. That was all the rage. If you watch David Byrne and the Talking Heads, you know, he had a big coat. That's what they were doing back then. People were wearing those big coats in the 80s. I wasn't, because I wasn't wearing a coat. I was one of those kids that would wear shorts year-round. But yeah, he does have the big coat. An interesting one. Not my most iconic, not my favorite version of the Joker. But it fits in the story. It fits in the storytelling of this series. I think it works out all right. You're definitely going to need to stand for him. He does have that beautiful toe articulation, but he's going to be a tough one to stand with his high heels. That's just not going to work very well. But you can see scaling-wise how he fits next to Robin and how he fits next to Superman. Very, very cool. We got 3 of them. We got 3 done. We got 2 to go. We got Batman, and we got to build a figure, and then we'll rank the entire wave. Stay tuned in part 2 of The Dark Knight Returns. It's going to be the Kyle McFarlane Unboxing Returns is what we're going to call that. But what are your guys' thoughts on these 3? What do you think about Superman? What do you think about Joker? What do you think about Robin? What do you think about The Dark Knight Returns? Did you read it many, many moons ago? Is it something you pick up very often? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and any thoughts you have on these figures as well. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the old notification bell so you'll know when video number 2 comes up, of course. And then to give you a video the old thumbs up, you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel, fun things like that. The Patreon, you can get this video early and plenty other videos much, much earlier than the traditional YouTube. And best of all, you support the channel as well. So Patreon, a lot of exclusive stuff over there. Twitter, you can find me at SirPaul64. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, support the channel. So for The Dark Knight Returns Video 1, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.